Tsunami Games. I do not speak of this language, so English por favor. Oh jeez, I downloaded a visual novel. Oh jeez.
Greetings. Greetings.
Well, hello there.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh jeez, that was unexpected deeper voice than I thought.
Hello.
Okay. Typical. Have you ever experienced strong feelings? Feelings that are vivid, contradictory, confusing, and frightening, but also interesting and exciting? At some point, passion can no longer be held captive under the lock of one's own heart. And I can't do it anymore. My love story begins today. Ah, jeez, this is a lovey-dovey visual novel. Well, we'll just kind of see how far this goes. This warm and sunny day, even nature smiles upon me with its approval. I will succeed. I'm sure of it. I'll have it no other way. I stand in the hallway and nervous, squeeze the gift package I carefully prepared ahead of time. Oh? I shouldn't crush it. Trying to relax my fingers, I gently hold the pouch behind my back. I can't let him see it before I give it to him. My first year attending the University of Arts, I made a few unexpected friends, and I love and cherish them immensely. Suzuki-senpai. Oh, jeez. It's one of them. He so kindly offered to introduce me to the faculty and educate me about the university rules, as well as many other things. Kind and charming, Suzuki... his smile that's impossible not to fall in love with, due to circumstances that have been beyond my control. I've been unable to confess my love to him these last 3 years. Circumstances. What's that in the background? I just realized, what is that? What is going on here? Oh god! It's terrible. Anyway. But I can't find these feelings within my heart anymore. Against all odds, I must confess. I want to date him and plunge myself in a whirlpool of excitement. It isn't easy overcoming the hurdle that is our friendship, especially when every other girl is constantly throwing monkey wrenches into my plans. If I wait any longer, I risk him being scooped up by another girl. Right now, I will confess. After all, today is White Day. A day created specifically for this. While you might say that the gods made this day for people like me, but giving chocolate to your favorite boy and watching his reaction, you can then decide what to do next. If he refuses your feelings, you can always say, "What nonsense, this is friendly chocolate." I've been preparing this for a long time. I studied nervously cooking techniques so I can make the most delicious chocolate in the world. Better be some bomb-ass chocolate. I decided on the famous Swiss recipe, chocolate that melts in your mouth. I hope once takes a taste of that very first chocolate, he'll fall in love with me. There'd be no way he could tell me no. After all, it's common knowledge that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I try to pump myself up with confidence. If I don't have the courage, I might miss this moment. And I won't allow that to happen. Squeeze my hand into fists and thrust it upward, as if punching the air. It's a good thing no one was around to see that right now. The halls are usually empty and quiet a few hours before class starts, so I can breathe easily. We agreed to meet at the main entrance at 8 a.m., and so here I am. As expected, none of my friends are here yet. Meh. To be honest, I got here a little early, so there's still time. I'll just wait for them here. Oh, this is more interactivity than I thought. Can I love the plants? In addition to all the junk that clutters the hallways, there are a lot of potted plants. Some of them are unfamiliar to me. I don't know their names. This one looks a bit like a palm tree. Typical. Average. But I'm not sure. Whenever I have a question about nature, I ask Subaru. I'm sure he told me about the plant at some point, but I'd forgotten all about it. Well, there's no sense in fretting over it too much now. I loved the plants. Oh, they must have changed that last night. I look upon the creation from afar. It's very good, although a bit unsettling. Subaru's artwork is often displayed near the junior classrooms, although he's so talented that the university has barred him from submitting his paintings for Picture of the Month, lest he discourage other students from entering. Besides, he usually wins any competition he enters, even local contests are a piece of cake for him. It's silly that he isn't allowed to exhibit much of his work anymore, although, if he did, then we have a whole hallway named Subaru Alley. Senior students are no longer allowed to enter university competitions. The administration feels that a job well done should be motivation enough for them, not to mention the dean believes that additional awards and merits are worthless in the final years. They've completely forgotten how students learn. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, then why do it at all? Okay. This is some more boring plants. I love boards like these. There's always something interesting posted on them. Stickers, reminders, notes, scraps of paper with important info. Anyone can write things and stick them up there. The faculty introduced this method board to encourage students to share and exchange study ideas. But as students use it for more than that, there are often love letters, curse words, silly drawings, and other such things pinned to it. There's nothing for me up there right now. Although, last time I checked, Senpai, I left a sticker with my caricature on it. He drew me so badly that I only knew it was for me after deciphering the clue he left it with. You can't draw people at all. Here's obviously why he's enrolled in the Department of Contemporary Art, where the students are only taught to draw abstract figures. Although, maybe I should leave Kaga a message. Sure, that'd make her happy. Leave a message. Nothing to write. Okay, I'll follow the main character. I grabbed a piece of paper and pen from the box on the shelf next to the board. I should write something kind and invigorating, something that will warm her soul. I quickly scribbled, Kagari, you're so beautiful. I've always admired you. I hope we'll be friends forever. Done. I neatly pinned the message in the center of the board. She'll know it's me, right? When she sees it? If ever? Okay. Whether it's stuff's in here. Wow, has this painting really hung on this wall for over 100 years? Usually they changed out every 6 months, yet for some odd reason, this piece has been here for nearly a century. Kaga says it's really a portal to another dimension, and if you run as fast as you can and smash into it, you'll be transported to a world filled with wizards. It's just a joke, of course. Although, no one's ever tried. Girl, let's go see some wizards. Our rector's favorite color is red, and throughout the university are various bright objects, some of which are quite awkwardly placed. The fenced-in, gold-plated sinks that sit in the middle of the reception hall? So what? It's modern art. What's so wrong with that? Or the deer head hanging over the exit to the dining room? It stinks like a museum and kills the appetite of everyone who sits near. But this is the University of Arts, baby! Aha! I crack myself up sometimes. Anyhow, these things seemed pretty wild my first year here, but I'm used to it now. Sometimes all the designs in the corridors hurt my eyes. Everything is just so intense and dramatic. And I'm sure I understand that art requires sacrifice, but what about my poor eyes? Well, at least the classrooms were quite modest. There's nothing too crazy or decorative in them to distract its students from their studies. Okay, talk about the lights. The fly lazily crawls across... What fly? There's nothing there. Am I really so bored I'm just watching a fly? Maybe I should find something more interesting to occupy my time, like dreaming about my bright future. I just know great love is out there waiting for me. I don't care what the horoscopes say. I didn't even skim the rest of the newspaper this morning. Bad news always ruins my mood. Getting distracted from my dreams again. What was it again that's waiting me today? Great love, yes. Yes. Lots of love. The bench. Let's love the bench. This hall used to be much more spacious, but then they installed these display shelves. What was the bench for? I'm not sure what the engineering genius came up with the idea, but the empty shelves were quickly filled with all sorts of trinkets and garbage left behind all the students. Everything has been cleared away recently in preparation for the festival. Ah, thank God for that. All that junk just reminded me of how messy most of the students are. I was up late last night trying to wait on Face Look, so I didn't get much sleep. Yet somehow I'm full of energy this morning, though perhaps I shouldn't sit down right now. My lack of sleep might catch up to me. What's the bench then for? Do I click on bench? I can't click on bench. I might be able to click on stadium, but let's click on heart. I'm not very fond of this field. It's pretty crowded at these most days, which can be rather uncomfortable, and the area is wide open and unprotected, not to mention hot and stuffy during the day and too cold in the evening. Most people like it. There's always a lot of students out here, especially at night lunchtime. Lunchtime is good time. Although there are other places one can snack comfortably, such as on the roof, which is breezy, cool, and deserted. And overcoming my social anxiety isn't easy. There's one more heart. I notice two figures standing at the end of the hallway. I hope it's the guys. I struggle to make out the blurred silhouettes as I walk closer. It is them. In my hurry this morning, I've forgotten to put in my contact lenses, but I won't let that little oversight get me down. In an attempt to snap myself out of my gloomy thoughts, I slap my cheeks. Like this? Like, do you do it like this? Oh, ow. Let's try it again. The sound echoes all the way down the hallway. Oops. That was a little too loud. It's a good thing only Senpai and Subaru are around here. An entourage of beauties usually hovers over Suzuki, while Subaru watches from the sidelines, snorting in annoyance at the vixens. So I often had to make sure none are lingering nearby. They're both empty-handed, which means they haven't been given a single piece of chocolate yet. Ah! Hooray! This will be the first! I got up so early this morning. It wasn't in vain. When I first started talking to the guys, they were already quite popular, so it was difficult trying to make friends with them with so much competition in the department. Not that things are any better now. The only time we can talk in pieces in our secret place before classes start. How much did I overcome? How much have I endured? How much have I changed just to be with them now? A lot. I bet you did, girl. Bet you did. And it was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Without them, I wouldn't be who I am now. I would have kept hating myself, continuing to live a lonely life as I closed myself off from others, viewing everyone with distrust and thus missing out on so many interesting things and experiences. But joy overwhelms me now. You can't help but smile today. Finally, I'll be able to reveal my feelings. Oh, we got a new character. Teru. Good morning, Suzuki-senpai. Suzuki. Good. As usual, you're the first to greet me this morning. Oh, am I Teru? Oh, wait, it moves. It moves, look at that. Parallax. Teru. Uh-huh. I look him over. Tall, handsome, always friendly, immensely kind. His smile alone warms my soul. He gently pats my head in greeting. Oh, so that's like her cute little caricature. Oh! The dots are connecting. My heart feels as if it's about to burst from my chest. Subaru. I'm happy to see you too, actually. Following Senpai's lead, Subaru roughly tousles my hair. Hey, you messing up my hair. I worked really hard for it to look this good today. Subaru instantly grimaces and pulls his hand away. Anyhow, I'm glad you're here. Oh, wait. I smile even. Wait, did I screw this up? Oh no, I can I scroll wheel. That's awkward. Even wider. It's now or never. It's time for Senpai and I to confess our mutual love for each other and finally become a couple. Hopefully. Not even Subaru can stop this from happening. I'm sure he'll understand and respectfully step aside when he sees the bundle I'm hiding behind my back. Senpai, this day, I... Cough, 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 cough. That's some drastic music change right there. Holy moly. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. Subaru sees where he's going and is clearly annoyed. Normal courage instantly vanished in the thin air. Cough. Stop coughing already. My face is now flushed with red, like the reddest lobster in the world. Here I was, intent on proving the world I'm the same shy wife I used to be. Wife. It's not a wife yet. Not even a waifu yet. What a pity. That jerk has to go and spoil my mood again. My awesome romantic mood. This. Look at her just like dying inside now. This is so. Why are you stuttering? How odd. Subaru smiles and ruffles my hair even more, and I shiver. Subaru shakes his head in irritation. He's deliberately trying to interfere with my confession, isn't he? It's getting too late. We stand here like this all morning. We'll end up missing breakfast. No. Yes, indeed. Come along. Classes start soon, and then the hall will be filled with students. We don't get a move on, a flock of ravenous birds will certainly fly in and tear us apart. Ha 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 ha! Look at your face. Besides, I'm ravenous enough myself. Oh wait! No! He knew I was going to confess in here. He didn't react to it at all, you sneaky senpai. Wait, what about my confession? Wait, Subaru pulls me by the sleeve. Hey, stop that. You'll stretch my blouse, and I just bought it, and it wasn't cheap. Sure. Let's go and he lets go and lifts up his hands. Honestly, more fitting if you dressed in worn t-shirts and tattered trousers. What? Why? It's common knowledge that a girl's intelligence is directly proportional to the way she looks. Then he flicks me lightly on the nose. Hey. I bite my lip and pout. Put a lot of effort into looking beautiful today, and he puts the nerve to say that to me. But even so, he's still going soft on me today. He's usually much more sarcastic. Monster. I want to be snarkier in my response, but just looking at Subaru's face, it's clear something's bothering him. Anyhow, I can still do this. I just need to regroup a little. Despite our little tiffs, Subaru and I get along fairly well, and I have to admit, it's been pretty boring not having him around. I even miss him a little when he squirrels himself away to study, but just a little. But that's certainly not the case right now. Arr! Arr! We walk through the spacious university corridors on our way to our secret place. Well, it's more like they proudly stride ahead while I'm meekly behind, hoping to find the right moment to declare, my love. Look at the kissy face. Senpai is good mood today, and he's singing a theme from one of the TV shows he's been watching recently. Which TV show would that be? There was that Game of Thrones. Oh, there's words in his song. Oh, I don't know any words. Something, friends, song. I'll get in here, I guess. I'm the best there is. There's no one better. But yes, they're certainly catchy enough to remember my heart. Do you know how annoying an opening theme can be? Once it's stuck in your head, you simply can't get it out. Oh my god. I'm going to have to listen to you hollowing all day long, aren't I? That's the best case scenario. What? The worst case scenario is having to listen to my crooning until you're old and gray. Suzuki then continues to sing quietly as he walks along. Exasperated, Subaru sighs to himself and mumbles, "That's a case I hope I die young." It certainly seems like Subaru isn't in the best mood today. I wonder why. Although he's usually irritable and grumpy, he's not often bitter like he is now. It's just more reading. That's how all these things are. Reading. Someone taps me on the shoulder and I'm startled and surprised. There's no one behind me just a moment before. Sergey? Sergey? Thank goodness it's only him. I've had enough of the guy's crazy fangirls. It's bad enough that they tried tricking me into thinking they wanted to be my friends, only to mock me by stealing my clothes and messing with my stuff. But in the end, there were ones who ended up humbled. They were the ones who ended up humbled. Who's the one walking alongside these two adorable flowers now? Well, to be fair, I had to give a few impudent fangirls a good thumping. And self-defense, of course. That's a dude? That's a dude? That's a dude? How do I close this thing? Can I? Oh, no, go back. Oh, nope. Are you sure you will? No, don't. Let's just save just in case. I don't know. There's a save slot there. Go back. Alright. Options. Is there usually a button for, like, closing this thing? Nope. I'll go back. Alright, well, we'll just keep going from here. Sergey. Alright, I think it's Sergey or Sergey. Figure it out. Hello, Teru. Is it Teru or Tiru? Taru. That's an A. Anyway. Hi, I didn't expect to see you here. I need to fill out some documents for my transfer. You're transferring back to Russia? I try to choose my words carefully so as not to accidentally offend him. Oh, so he's Sergey. Oh, he is Russian. Oh, wait, so the option in the beginning was Russian or English. Oh. The Russian visual novel. That's neat. We haven't talked much, but we worked together on a few projects last year. He's really an responsible guy, although his appearance is a bit different. I'm sorry to see him go. I've always felt that if our situation had been a bit different, we might have been good friends. No, I need to stay a little longer. I have some business to finish. He speaks with a slight accent, and it's kind of cute. Oh, do I have to put on a Russian accent? I hope it doesn't offend anybody. Besides, I have few interesting trinkets in mind for the festival. Well, I'd like to participate for the last time. His voice trails off for a tinge of sadness. I think he must fall in love with this university. I can't wait to see your work. If they allow it. I grin. He's seen problems fitting due to his appearance. His bows, his jewelry, his ponytails aren't exactly appealing to others. Although a lot of girls find it incredibly cute and attractive. Fortunately, as a foreign student, Sergey is often treated unfairly by his teachers. By the way, are you wearing the earrings I made for you? He comes closer and gently touches my ear. They look really good, thanks to you. Do nothing. Let him appreciate his work. Oh my... Whoa there. He's so close, but despite the unexpected intimacy, I try to remain calm and collected as he examines my earrings. They're like purple star thingies. Ah, such elegant hands. His fingers are so soft and gentle. I would have thought they'd be covered in cuts and calluses considering the type of work he does. But no, his fingertips are smooth and perfect. Sergey continues to admire my earrings, but the way he lingers next to me is a little embarrassing. Yes, they're very beautiful. I was delighted when Sergey gave them to me, and I always wear them. Besides, they're the first gifts I got from a guy. I intend to cherish them until the end of time. Sure, sometimes I attach value to worthless things, but how could I not when they're created with such love and care, especially when they're just made just for me. I haven't forgotten to wear your bracelet either. I raise my hand to show off the trinket. The violet zirconia that adorns the bracelet sparkles beautifully in the sunlight. You'll have to remember me when I am gone. Of course. You know, Teru, I would like to go with you. You? Wait, hold up, did I say that wrong? Shoot. You. Maybe you would like to go with, to the library. I didn't expect him to invite me anywhere, so I'm not sure what to say. If I were any other day, I'd be more than, but today is important. I wonder if he knows what day it is, or not. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're too busy. I have to go. He mutters the last few words almost incoherently, and then quickly heads off towards the student council room. Ah! He's gone. Almost like he evaporated. I'm sure it's because I hesitated with my answer, but damn! I don't have time to run after him today. I have important business to attend to. I need to get that done first. Maybe Sergey will leave me a note on the message board, and then we can go get a snack, perhaps catch a movie. Besides, I'm sure there's a whole load of chocolate just waiting for him today. Friendship chocolate. So I'm sure he'll be fine. Yikes, the guys are probably waiting for me on the roof. I need to hurry. That's great, I managed to make friends with so many cool guys, and the list continues to grow. I slapped myself on the cheek. Let's do that. Gotta do that again. What am I thinking? Terror, focus. I have to confess. I know it's difficult, but I can do this. It's today or never. Alright. I'm getting tired of talking. I guess we'll have to do a 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7-parter. We'll see. But anyway. Thanks for sticking around. And catch you next time. How the darn do I get out of here?